CBS 12 News this morning. So in the last hour, we told you about a man who got scammed, got justice, and is now helping a woman in Palm Beach County who has a similar story.
Yeah, I-Team investigator Danielle DeRoss joins us now to tell us how this self-styled con hunter is making a difference.
Yes, Sam and Matt, right now, a widow in Boynton Beach is getting help gathering her bank statements and supporting witnesses in an alleged six-figure scam. That help not coming from police or a private detective, but from a man who says stopping con artists has become his hobby.
When that Boynton Beach police guy called you back, what did he tell you?
That they couldn't do anything, that I gave her the money.
Yeah, that's exactly what the Los Angeles police told me.
From her home here in South Florida, Carol Porter calls Jonathan Walton in California almost daily. He's been helping her through one of the hardest years of her life.
Immediately, there is a deep and profound connection with another victim because we fell for the same thing. And I know what they're feeling. And
Walton calls himself a con artist hunter. After being scammed and losing nearly $100,000 to a fake Irish heiress, he's made it his mission to help other victims. Carol Porter called him after she says she lost nearly $200,000 to a former close friend.
People want to trust, right? You know, it's very, very hard to tell, to tell somebody, oh, you have a new friend, don't trust them. Do we have to run background checks on everybody we meet? Yeah. That's sad.
When Carol went to Boynton Beach police, she says they told her they couldn't help. Walton says that's common, telling CBS 12 News that scam victims need to work on their own cases, then convince police to act by presenting them with the evidence they cannot ignore.
In my experience, the only way you can get authorities to do something is if you embarrass them into doing something.
After hours of phone calls and research, Jonathan and Carol are putting together a case against Carol's former friend, Bina Fink.
I'm Jonathan Walton. This is Carol Porter. Say hi, Carol.
They sent Carol's old cell phones to a data recovery expert to retrieve old text messages purportedly from Fink, messages that could eventually be used in court. When are you going to have the money? One reads. Another suggests that Carol's friends and family are out to get Carol's money and that they'll sue to try and take it. Another text allegedly from Fink claims that she is trying to protect Carol.
I'm going to help her get justice.
With the help of the con hunter, Carol has gathered a trove of documents, bank transfers, and emails. They've located witnesses, submitted sworn statements, and even found other potential victims. And they've started to put pressure on police. This is Carol at a recent Boynton Beach commission meeting.
I came forward to our police and please ask them to help me. And can they please look at the bank records, emails, and texts that I sent?
Boynton Beach police are still not investigating. They tell the I-Team that they listened to Carol's story and sent the information to the Broward Sheriff's Department because that's where Bina Fink lives. The Broward Sheriff's Office confirms that Ms. Fink is under investigation.
Should it take somebody like you getting involved in these cases for victims to have a chance at justice? I mean, doesn't this kind of show that there's something wrong here if a victim going to police can't get justice themselves?
Yeah, police turn victims away because they have bigger things. They have bigger fish to fry. And it's not right.
Walton says the keys are persistence, calling police every day about your case, collecting the documents that you need, and getting people to help you, and patience. It took him 2 years to see his con artist behind bars. Now, Bina Fink denies scamming Carol Porter. Her lawyer sent us the following statement, quote, Bina Fink denies any and all accusations, both civil and criminal. There have been no criminal charges because Bina Fink has not committed any criminal offenses. Matt and Sam.
Oh, Daniel, you feel so bad for Carol. How often does this sort of thing happen?
So the FBI does track confidence scams. They lump them in with romance scams. They say about 23,000 victims across the country last year. So it's not one of the most common types of fraud. However, when you look at the dollars lost, it is one of the largest types of crime, $600 million in losses in just a single year. However, I think this could be going underreported because if people out there are like Carol, they're afraid to come forward, they don't know what to do, there might be more people out there than we realize.
All right, Danielle, thank you so much.